Hello everyone, Shalu here. I'm home in my backyard beside my apple tree. I have so many apples, oh my god. There are, lots to do with apples. I'm gonna have to figure something out. But I'm glad to be home, and it's been busy because, you leave and you come back and there's so much to do. But taking some time today. I'm having a few of the BraveHeart women over tonight, and we're gonna just get together and see how we can support each other. And I really hope one of them wants to get their elbow on my shoulder there. It's just a little tense. I don't know why. We'll have to figure that out. But what I wanted to talk about today was triggers. When someone says something, or we observe something, or something happens to us that doesn't jive with what we're thinking or what we're feeling, and then we get triggered. And triggers can come through in many ways. Most of the times people will snap back, right? You'll just snap back. Your tone will change. You'll get maybe a little bit of anger coming through, frustration, right? It wouldn't be how you would normally react or respond, right? And that's actually what it is. A trigger, usually we're just reacting. And, it occurred to me, are we reacting, or is it a reflection? What I have found over the last few years is anytime that I start to feel a little bit of unease in my body, where I'm like, my heart starts racing, someone's saying something or doing something that's just not aligning with me, I have to take a moment and breathe and go, why is this triggering me? Right? We cannot control what people around us do. We can only control our response to the environment, to the people in the environment. And it was interesting because yesterday, I was at a friend's house, and I was talking about how, the government in Canada is stopping all natural remedies and blocking, even one of my friends has a sage plant in her front yard, and she got a letter saying she needed to have a permit to grow the sage. Who has ever heard of anything so ridiculous, right? But that's what's happening here. And so I was just sharing that, and my friend, who wasn't even part of the conversation, she was, in just preparing the food, but I guess she was overhearing, came out and just was like, I have to interject. This is ridiculous. Now you're going too far. And you could hear her tone just changing, and the anger was setting in. And I observed, and I said, well, you know what? I'm just telling you the people I am talking to. This isn't something I heard. This is people I know. This is what they're telling me. And so, but you don't have to believe this. Go do your own research, right? Go find out for yourself. I said, I've been to the local health food stores. I've talked to the owners. I've heard their concerns. I've seen the signs on the door of what's to come, them looking for support from the community to stop this ridiculousness that's going on in Canada. But that's okay. You need to go and do your own research, right? In any case, it really made me think, as to, one, I was at her house. I didn't want to, upset her, but really made me think just, what would have caused her to react in that way. And it's fear. It's fear when something we cannot handle, right? We will respond in that manner, right? We're going to attack the topic of conversation, or we're going to attack the person who's having the conversation, because we can't handle the truth of what is happening, right? And so I have had Lots of love to the babies. Hello, Rebecca. So we really, is when we get triggered, we need to look and go, is this a reflection of a fear inside of me, right? Is this a reaction? Why am I reacting in this way? And what is inside of me that is causing me to behave in this way? And honestly, my husband and I, we've been married for 35 years, and it's not like we haven't had disagreements. But now, if ever it gets to that point where, it's more than a couple times back and forth, we both just go, okay, stop. Why are we getting triggered? And we take a moment. He reflects on his triggers and I reflect on mine. And then I'll be like, okay, who wants to go first? So, we'll figure who's going to go first. And then we'll go, okay, you know what? You said this and it triggered me because of this childhood memory or this, interaction with this person. And that's why I responded in the way that I did. And then the other person, so if he's gone first, then I'll go, okay, you know what? You said this, and oh my God, it transported me to this one time where I was laughed at, or this or that, or whatever it was. And that's why I got my back up and I reacted in that way. So when we take the time to look at our own triggers, that disagreement actually ends up being very therapeutic for us, because by talking about and putting our traumas from the past on the table, we're actually able to just release them then and go, that's not really serving me, is it? Because I don't want to fight with you. I just want to love you, right? And so it really helps us to just clear that. And now we just laugh a whole lot more. We miss each other when we're not together. It's not like, oh, thank God I got a break, right? Like I was in Puerto Rico, he was here, I barely got home, and then he's gone fishing, right? So I won't see him till Monday, but it's just like a little, well, I got a call from him yesterday, hey, just checking in, right? And but my niece was there and she overheard and she goes, oh, that's so cute, right? And it should be. I mean, if you're a partnership with the person that you're with, it's a lifelong partnership, I would hope, right? And so if it's not one that's full of love and joy and laughter, then it's time to look at it and really analyze, where are we going, right? I remember there was times when, we're just busy and you're just busy doing what you're doing and going and going and going. And then I would be like, okay, babe, I don't even think we're in the same book, let alone in the same chapter or the same page. So we need to reconnect and we got to, figure this out. Like we got to just sort of get back on track again. So then we would do a date night, go out, have some fun, right? And be like, okay, just take time for ourselves, because in life, especially if you've got children, both are working, life gets busy and time just goes by. So really, really take the time. It's been so nice to have this time to myself, for myself, by myself, but I'm so excited and looking forward to, having him home again and just reconnecting and talking about all the self-reflection time that we've both had to do, all the exciting, I guess, every day goes by and you go, okay, what does the future look like? And then again, you got to sit down and draw his picture, he draws his, I draw mine, and we go, okay, do they look similar, right? Because if we're going to travel down the path together, then those pictures should sort of jive, right? So, and it doesn't matter whether it's with your partner or whether it's, you could be your business partner. It could be, just a roommate that you're with. It could be your children. If you are traveling down on this journey, and the people that are traveling with you, you would hope that it's a lot more synergistic when everyone's going the same way, right? And again, many times people will bring something new to the table and it'll just make everything flow so much better together. So, I guess what I'm talking about is taking time to sort of reflect, always give gratitude and sort of go reconnect with the people that you're living with, because these days with these cell phones and everyone's got their own little prison in their bedrooms, right? Families hardly get time around the table to sit and talk. So to take the time to recreate, to take the time to realize the blessings that are in our life, and to just then reflect on where we want to go, and we'll get there sooner. So anyway, I just wanted to wish everyone a very happy long weekend, and like I said, we're just going to chillax. I'm having some BraveHeart women come over today, and we're going to sort of see what we could do for the community, what we can do to get the message out better, get the message out quicker, and what message is that? That, self-love is first and foremost, that community is very important, and that life is beautiful and it's meant to be enjoyed every second of every day. So how do we do that? Well, we keep our protection on, which is our smile, and we learn how to fly. First, love yourself. Anyway, have a beautiful day. Lots of love and kisses.